Okay, we have a super exciting Trenny and C. This is a moment we've been waiting for a long time.
Monumental.
So, in our 2+ years of doing whiskey reviews, we've tasted a lot of delicious whiskey.
Tons of delicious whiskey.
We've also tasted a lot of whiskey.
To be fair, we've tasted more really good whiskey than really bad whiskey.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
By far. But we have some whiskeys here today that are the bottom of what we've tasted.
Yes, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do our regular bracket blowout style challenge, but instead of eliminating the lesser whiskey, we're going to eliminate the better whiskey until we have the worst whiskey.
The worst of the worst.
Yeah, so we have our 8 least favorite whiskeys, and of them, we will pick the worst whiskey in the world. Let's get into round 1 of the worst whiskeys. Let's pair them off.
All right. So, on our left, your right, we have Rebel Yell. On this side of the ring, we have Rocktown, Arkansas Single Barrel Reserve Bourbon Whiskey.
If you are a regular Trenny and C viewer, you'll know that Rebel Yell is a regular punching bag whiskey for us.
Yeah.
When we compare something terrible, we usually reference it to Rebel Yell.
Yeah.
Let's let the whiskeys decide.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put the Rocktown in
on the right?
The right-hand side of both of these.
Rebel Yell on the left.
We should also say we do cleanse our palate with salt, and we also rinse our mouths out with water.
And we rinse the glasses.
And we usually edit this stuff, so you don't see it all. Okay, let's do this. So we got Rebel Yell and Rocktown.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go with Rebel Yell first.
Rebel Yell. Okay, here we go.
We hate it so much.
Okay.
On
the nose, it's quite bourbony.
The nose is the best part of Rebel Yell.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Oh,
no flavor.
I stand by my moldy pond water thing. There's something, the lines in like a keg are moldy. That's what it reminds me of.
I don't know if there's some scum in my glass or if that's just Rebel Yell.
I think that's it. It comes with the bottle.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not good.
Not good. Okay, Rocktown.
Here we go.
It has
more of an interesting nose.
Like it's a very youthful nose.
Yeah, it's very just like
it smells like it's straight out of
it's like boop, 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 boop.
It smells like you poured it out of our barrel of vodka aged in whiskey oak.
Exactly. Okay. That's
okay.
Cool. It's funny because like it's so oaky and so just like
tangy.
You know, Ralphie gave this one a really good mark, and I just don't agree. Yeah, it's just not good.
I want to say that Rebel Yell is better.
I'd say it's more of a drinkable whiskey. Yeah. So I think that
Rebel Yell has been eliminated because it's better.
Yeah. So we got to kick that out to your side.
Whoever would have thought that?
Yeah, Rebel Yell, you're out first round, which is for the first time ever a good thing. Okay, Rocktown moves on to the worst.
Round 2 of the worst. Second grouping of round 1, we have
a couple of classics, really.
Yeah, Gibson's Finest.
And I gotta say,
I wouldn't want to see Gibson's Worst.
It's funny because it says Gibson's. It's aged 12 years.
Great age statement.
There's an age statement on there. Interesting.
And Johnnie Walker Red Label. Mm-hmm. There are people that buy Red Label by gallon.
Yeah, it's people love it. I mean, it's one of the highest sold whiskeys on the planet.
The problem is, it's more of a mixer.
It's a mixer. Let's do it.
I'm on the left.
Same sides. We obviously haven't drinking much of this. Okay, so
I'm actually dreading drinking the Gibson's Finest.
I gotta say, I think like just by my experiences with Gibson's, I don't know. Okay, well, let's do Gibson's first. Sure. Yeah, Canadian whiskey versus Scotch. Let's see what we got. Age 12 years. The nose isn't that bad.
It actually tastes like nothing, really.
It's actually better than I remember, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it tastes like really super bland Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. If this is their finest, you know?
I already used that joke.
Did you?
Yeah.
With this already?
Yeah.
Like a minute ago?
Yeah. But you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. It's boring. I think.
Well, we're not wrong for having it in the competition.
No. Okay, here we go. Moving on.
JW Red.
You know, that's got a little bit more substance and a little bit
Johnnie
more...
Walker Red is better.
It is better. It is. But then again, they're two totally different whiskeys. Mm-hmm. Two different styles.
But we have to decide. I think we know that Gibson's is worse, right?
Yeah, okay, so
this is the winner / loser.
Here we go.
This is the better whiskey. It's been eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got some relatively unknowns here.
Yeah.
We've got...
Thankfully.
If you've watched any of the live streams I've done with some other whiskey reviewers, I seem to mention Chuckanut in every single one of them. So this is Chuckanut. We've had this bottle for a long time, and look how much has been drinking.
So much
nothing.
And then, this bottle cost us over $100.
Yeah, that right there is just like, that's disturbing.
And when I bought it at the liquor store, the private liquor store, they promised the world from this bottle.
Yeah.
Like, this is the second coming. I mean,
read what it says there. I think this bottle is the one...
It's aged a minimum of 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look at the color.
I think they actually meant to say maximum.
Okay,
and then now we got this guy right here, which you don't see around too often, actually. Well, around here anyways. But this is the Royal Challenge Finest Premium Whiskey, and it's a blend of Indian malts matured in charred oak casks blended with the finest Scotch.
Okay, but here's the problem. This Indian malt is made with, like, molasses.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rum in a weird way.
It's distilled with molasses, not barley.
Yeah.
So, there's some weird on here. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Same thing. It's... Oh, I thought it was a... No.
It's got the quick pour.
It's got the flame retardant thing on it. Let's go with the Royal Challenge first on the right, because I think it's like... I think Chuckanut might just ruin our taste buds for the rest of the evening.
Okay, Royal Challenge. It is molassesy.
It's molassesy, but it's actually like kind of okay.
It tastes like molasses candies, though.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of like those... the
witch candies.
Yeah, sure.
This isn't even that bad.
No, I think it's actually kind of half decent.
This might be the best one we've had. Again, a bit of a chocolatey.
Yeah, it's got the chocolate on there. It's not terrible. We haven't drinking much of it, but I know it all too well.
It's the least drank, most well-known whiskey we have.
I think with this being probably the better one we've tried so far.
Yeah.
It's still what qualifies some of these whiskeys to make this list is they're just very underwhelming. They're either really underwhelming and there's not a lot going on, or they're really overpriced and super disgusting. Yeah. Like, I don't use the word disgusting for whiskey very often. But okay, we haven't even gone to that one.
Tasted it yet.
We're going to have a little palate cleanse with some salt. Whatever, let's get to the Chuckanut. Chuckanut, here we go. Sorry.
It smells like a week of putting our vodka in that oak barrel.
Yeah. Mixed with then we put that that spirit into like an old cardboard box.
It's like musty.
And there's actually, it's got like a chemical burn to it. Like it smells like there's a chemical in it.
Yeah, you'd be like calling like the
poison
emergency number.
Yeah. If you're gonna drink this bottle should come with poison control number on the back.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Some people like think this is delicious.
Who?
I was at a whiskey festival recently, and we talked about how terrible Chuckanut was. Like, what, Chuckanut? That's such a good... Gross.
Okay. Chuckanut loses because Chuckanut's the worst.
Yeah, it wins.
It wins. Royal Challenge, you're not that bad. Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's do it.
The final pairing of round one.
It may seem unfair because they're completely different styles, but we have...
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? This is our video.
Don't tell us it's not fair. We don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Kilbeggan, which is an Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
And then we have the Virginia Black, which is...
Drake's Whiskey!
Drake's Whiskey!
Drake.
What did he... I mean, I don't know Degrassi very well, but what was his name on Degrassi? Do you know?
No.
Anyway, whatever.
Drake.
Little Drake.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Virginia. One thing I gotta say, I do like kind of come back to this bottle and every time think it's kind of cool.
It
in
is
a weird way.
Trick.
It's like
it's pretty trick bottle.
It's like cologne bottle.
But I like how they painted the bottom half of the bottle black so that it makes the whiskey look darker.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's do that.
Okay, so these two whiskeys were selected for their underwhelming nature.
Yeah.
And Drake's was just, it's Drake's. So.
It's Drake, it's the gimmick thing, it's the
super
whole,
gimmicky.
Sometimes these celebrity whiskeys, like, just that in itself is...
Honorable mention for gimmicky whiskey. We had thought that the Duke might end up here, but the whiskey wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about the Duke being bad, but what's in the bottle is actually pretty good. It's just the whole nature of the gimmick. But
and the price.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like $100 Wild Turkey 80, basically. Yeah. 81.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the old Kilbeggan first.
This one's not that bad.
It's just... It's kind of...
It's dull.
It's dull. It's what you would... It's kind of... I don't even really know how to describe it because if you compare it to like something like Jameson has like a lot more bold flavor.
It's more distinct.
And it's got a little bit more like maltiness to it.
A little flavorful.
Even Tullamore Dew and some of these other like lower level Irish whiskeys.
Yeah.
This one is just kind of...
It's really boring.
It's just grainy and cereally and...
But it's so light that it's like...
light.
Yeah, it's just super boring.
This is what you drink to get hydrated when you've had too much whiskey.
Right.
Okay. Now
Black.
we're going to...
Virginia Black American whiskey.
American whiskey. Not bourbon.
Nope.
Bottled at 40%. You know...
I can't get past the celery salt.
There is a celery salt thing on there for sure. But it's also kind of sweet and... It's okay. Like, these kind of are both okay. You know? Like, they're not
as
the
offensive
worst
as
in
some
the
of the
world.
other ones. Which one's worse, though?
I don't know.
I want to say that the Kilbeggan is worse because it's blander.
And I think so, because, like, Irish whiskey has a lot to live up to.
And this isn't helping.
Yeah, it's not helping. And then Virginia Black, just the whole thing is just... It's more the gimmick that's not great about it.
The whiskey's okay.
Yeah, the whiskey's okay.
Okay, so this is the loser.
Okay, so
it's worse.
It moves on to the winner's bracket.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so we are moving on to round 2. And we have Kilbeggan Irish Whiskey versus Chuckanut Bourbon.
Hey, it's all in the name of whiskey research.
That's right. This is going to be quick. Let's just do this. Let's go Kilbeggan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just bland.
I'm afraid to drink it because it's, again, that poison control thing.
Yeah, like
dude, it's like
it smells like a headache.
The smell smells like it upsets my stomach. The nose on it is the worst part, which is crazy because the flavor is
terrible too.
The worst part. You know?
The worst part. Okay, Kilbeggan's clearly better.
Kilbeggan.
This is going to the finals of worst whiskey ever. Second final pairing of round 2. This is to decide who goes to the finals. We've got Gibson's finest 12-year-old Canadian whiskey.
We'll go this way because I think we've already tainted our glasses with it at some point tonight.
Yeah, and Rocktown, Arkansas single barrel reserve bourbon whiskey at cask strength.
So you have to also understand when you go into the store and people are saying, "Oh, this whiskey is fantastic,"
right?
And there's a pretty high price tag on it, but it says, it's got a barrel number 365, bottle 28 of 105, so it's very small batch by SC, so whoever that is.
But it's got some info.
56%, like it's
got some info.
It's got info, which is really good, and so you buy this thing and like, well, this is kind of cool actually, and it's in a different state. So why not support some new craft distilleries? And I would love to do that. But we have not had good experiences with supporting craft distilleries.
I can't.
Okay. But, to be fair, they give you all the info that you would want. Okay.
Okay, so we've got Gibson's here.
Let's go with Gibson's, yeah. Well, this is like a palate cleanser.
Rocktown is Again, it's one of those whiskeys that you cringe that you have to drink it.
Yeah.
So if you ever, for some reason, see it at a whiskey festival, which you won't, because there's nothing interesting about it.
I've never seen Gibson's at a whiskey festival.
Go and rinse your mouth with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Super boring. I don't even want to taste this whiskey. This is
Okay, the nose. The nose is like...
The nose is better, the best part of it. It has a bit of a banana-y thing going on.
It does. It's that, but I think that's like the really fresh oak, like it's only been aged for a maximum of
5 to 6 minutes.
5 to 6 minutes in a cardboard box. Okay, let's taste it.
I don't want to.
And again, it's cask strength, 56%, super oaky and young,
but just. This is a case where cask strength doesn't work. Like, cask strength is not always a good idea.
Yeah, it's not the be-all, end-all of whiskey.
No,
right?
like, cask strength, I get that, it's a higher concentration of alcohol. It's not watered down. In this case, this should be watered down, and the rest of this bottle should be filled with Coke.
Exactly.
You know what? I've had this with Coke, and it ruins the Coke.
Yeah. You don't want to ruin a good Coke.
You don't want to ruin half a can of Coke.
Okay, tasting this again. It is
terrible.
That's pretty much something.
This is the better whiskey.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gibson's of all things, so it loses.
Yeah.
Rocktown Bourbon, you've advanced to the finals.
Sadly, we have to throw out our glass that it was in at the end of this video. Okay,
this is the finals, round 3.
The final round, and who would have thought that we would come down to Chuckanut and Rocktown?
2 bourbons in the final for worst whiskey in the world.
2 bourbons.
Our sponsorship money from Rocktown and Chuckanut are not coming.
Okay, Rocktown on your guys' left. Here we go. I think we start with Rocktown.
Here's the deceiving thing about both of these bottles. Look at the color.
It looks good, eh?
They're $100 each. They both look splendid. This is 48% alcohol, and this is 56%. They have a lot of things going for them.
Yeah.
To the naked eye.
And they've even been matured for the minimum of 6 minutes.
They've been matured for 6 minutes. But I've been...
Just the bare minimum.
But people have said good things about them because I think there's people that are easily influenced.
Yeah.
I think
completely.
a distillery will tell them something, or someone will say something, someone influential or someone that knows whiskey. It must be amazing. I'm going to tell everyone else
it's like amazing. When somebody's sipping a whiskey and there's somebody there telling them what they should be tasting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do Rocktown first.
Rocktown.
Okay. Again, the nose is probably... The nose has a little bit of character.
Let's nose them both.
Okay, yeah.
On the nose, Rocktown's clearly better.
It's clearly better.
But we aren't going to determine this based on nose.
No, we're not. Okay, Rocktown.
You do want to know what the worst whiskey is, though.
So stick around for part
2. Okay. Rocktown?
Rocktown, here we go.
You just shot it, eh?
Gotta get it over with.
I'm starting to get a little bit used to them. Not like they're not getting better, but I'm getting used to them.
Yeah. It's like...
It has a bit of a weird nuttiness to it.
There are characteristics of it that are bourbon-ish, which I think people are looking for in a bourbon.
And you know what? We're being so vicious to these whiskeys. No, but seriously, if you cut the percentage down 10%, made it like 45, 46%, and then you aged it for a lot longer...
Like at least 3 years.
It might be okay.
Maybe even 2 years.
It might be okay.
Okay.
Oh, Chuckanut.
Moving on to the Chuckanut. Even the name. I gotta say, is it partly we're influenced by the name?
No.
Chuckanut just sounds.
It's not that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go. That helped, actually.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, it's to me, okay. So now, to be completely fair, whiskey is delicious. We love whiskey. We drink lots of it. We've tried many varieties, and it is completely rare and very minimal to come up with a whiskey where it's undrinkable.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm finding Chuckanut almost undrinkable.
I've tried to mix Chuckanut, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because you literally... You're wasting that drink.
You're wasting the thing that it's mixed with, yeah.
I think
we've come to a determination, honestly.
I think we have to determine that Chuckanut Bay Distillery Bourbon, aged for 6 months, is the worst whiskey in the world.
Yeah, I think it's...
Go out and buy a bottle. Get your own bottle of Chuckanut Bay Distillery Bourbon and find out how terrible it is.
We actually probably just upped their sales. But yeah, Chuckanut, I think we gotta give this a round of applause. Because Chuckanut has won the worst whiskey in the world title.
Yes. Now, we haven't tasted every whiskey in the world.
No.
But as far as Trenny and C are concerned, in the 2+ years that we've been covering whiskey, this is the worst whiskey we've ever had.
Yeah, and we've been, on air or whatever for 2.5 years. But we've been drinking whiskey for numerous years.
I haven't had anything worse than this.
And ever. I've never had a whiskey where I generally would probably turn it away and be like, no, I can't. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We do whiskey reviews on Thursdays. We do unboxings and other stuff on Saturdays. We do whiskey talks on Tuesdays.
And we want to know from you, what is the worst whiskey in the world in your opinion?
Yeah.
Everybody's always talking about the best whiskey. What do you think is the worst whiskey? And maybe you haven't had Chuckanut, but tell us what you think is. I mean, it's not as bad as this, but it's the worst one you've had.
Yeah, worst one you've had. I mean, it can't be this.
No, it's
unless
not
you've
this
had
bad.
It. Unless you've had it, then you know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's it.
I should, just to clear some things up, I can guarantee the people that make this are really awesome people.
They're probably really good
people. I hope we're not crushing their hearts and souls right now, because they're probably fantastic people.
Yeah.
But
hardworking people.
You get one impression
Yeah.
in this life, and you don't release a whiskey at 6 months old. Okay, so subscribe, donate to our Patreon channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. We got lots of stuff, lots of different things going on.
We're the ones brave enough to tell you the worst whiskey.